Good morning students, hope you all are well. So today we are going to start the next part of this chapter, that is the first aid. Okay, so first aid means, what is first aid? Means it is the immediate help, okay, or it is the immediate medication. So first aid is the immediate help that can be given to a victim to prevent an injury from the worsening. Means it will not mean first help so that, or the immediate help so that the injury will not um, become worse. Okay, so minor injuries or minor illness that may not require further medical care after the first aid stage. But the biggest advantage of this first aid that it prevents the worsening of an injury or an illness. So some first aid procedures are there. So let's see what are the procedures. First is the first aid for bleeding. Okay, so for bleeding through a minor cut, the affected area, for any minor cut, the affected area, first what we have to do, first to washed with the cool running water and cleaned with an antiseptic liquid. First you have to wash it and then you have to clean it with an antiseptic liquid. Then an antiseptic cream should be applied on the wound and a clean bandage should be tied to prevent the infection. So this is for the minor cut. Okay, but if deep cut will be there, then what to do? So clean cotton pad should be placed on the cut and pressed, and we have to press the cotton to stop the bleeding. Okay, now the injured person should be taken to a doctor immediately. So these are the first aid for bleeding, first for the minor cut and then for the deep cut. Next one, that is the first aid for burns. Okay, so now we will study the first aid for burns. Okay, so burns causes different types of damages, mainly on our skin, and also it affects our underlying tissues, means the tissues underlying the skin. Okay, so in addition, burns are constantly exposed to the risk of another secondary infection by bacteria. Okay, and depending on the extent of the burns, they can be of different types. Mainly three types. So first degree burn, that means it is not so dangerous, it only affects the upper portion or the superficial lining of the skin, mainly the epidermis, because you know the outermost part of our skin, that is the epidermis. So in first degree burns, it will affect the upper layer of the epidermis. Next is second degree burns, that means these are more dangerous and it can affect the underlying tissues and also the blood vessels, and that can cause blisters. Okay, blister means when any hot water or the hot oil, if it will fall on our hand or on the parts of our body, so sometimes it will forms some red big round structure, no? So that is blister. And the third degree burns, so these are very dangerous and it can damage our skin, underlying fat tissues, muscles, and also sometimes it leads to our bones also, means it affects our bones also. So in case of minor burns, the affected area should be washed with cool water but not with ice water, only cool water. And if blister appears, then the affected area should be dipped in ice cool water, and an antiseptic cream should be applied to that particular region. Now in case of severe burns, when deeper layers of the tissues get damaged and the blisters appear, so we have to apply water over the burnt area. That should be avoided. We cannot apply the water over the burnt area. The burnt area should be covered with a clean but non-sticky cloth. Clean clothes but non-sticky clothes, so that it cannot attach with the damaged tissue. Okay, or we have to cover with bandage. And larger burns need immediate medical attention.